After months of controversy around Reliance's Vantara, an international investigation has raised fresh questions about how India handles endangered wildlife. CITES is a global agreement between 185 countries that regulates the cross-border trade of protected animal species. After visiting Reliance's Vantara complex in Jamnagar, CITES has now asked India to pause all new animal import permits until it reviews and fixes its verification processes. Here's what this is about. Vantara has been under scrutiny since last year for how it acquired hundreds of wild animals from across the world. In September, a Supreme Court appointed team gave the facility a clean chit, saying it found no evidence of wrongdoing. But now, CITES' own review paints a more complicated picture. The committee found that while the facilities maintained exceptionally high standards of animal care and advanced veterinary infrastructure, India's wildlife authorities had not exercised enough due diligence before approving several imports. Why? Because the paperwork often didn't match up. What CITES found was far more than just clerical errors. It was a pattern of mismatched records and missing checks. Czech authorities, for instance, listed animals sent to India as sold, but Indian records for the very same shipment described them as donated. In another case, 2 snow leopards imported from Germany were cleared under a commercial trade code, meaning a sale. But later, Indian officials quietly changed that code to zoological, relying solely on Vantara's explanation without ever verifying it with German authorities. And then came the most troubling case. India had approved the import of chimpanzees from Cameroon, only for it to emerge that the export permits were forged. Vantara backed out once it realized this. But CITES flagged something far more serious, that Cameroon hasn't legally traded chimpanzees for decades. In other words, India's wildlife authorities should have spotted the fake documents long before giving approval. These lapses don't suggest cruelty at Vantara. CITES itself praised the quality of care. But they expose something else: how gaps in oversight could make India an easy gateway for illegal wildlife trade. Because when animals taken from the wild can be passed off as captive bred, the entire system meant to protect endangered species starts to crack. The Indian government has acknowledged the committee's observations and said that it will improve its processes and ensure systemic and consistent due diligence. So what's at stake? If India doesn't fully align with CITES protocol, it risks damaging its credibility as a signatory and could even face restrictions on legal wildlife exchanges with other countries. The bigger question, though, is this: can India balance its ambition of creating world-class conservation centers like Vantara with the transparency and vigilance of global wildlife protection demands?